guys, what is up? It's your boy Political Talk coming at you with another video, and today I'm going to be debunking the small amount of radical Muslim myth. So, to get started, every investigation bureau in every single country well, not every single country, but countries like Russia and Britain have taken the time to investigate exactly how many radical Muslims there are. And they found that 15 to 25% of Muslims are radical. Now, you may be saying 15 of 25% of 100% is a small number. Yeah, it is, but if you actually do the math, that would mean there are 100 to 300 million radical Muslims in, not America, but around the world. And that's a pretty big problem. I think the biggest problem about it is that ISIS has a lot to do with it, because the Orlando shooter, but before he did this, he was looking at a lot of ISIS stuff, a lot of stuff that involved ISIS. His mind was brainwashed, and then he became a radical Muslim. See, the problem I have with it is Muslims come over here illegally or legally. They come here, and they could become radical while they're here, and they could do something as terrible as the Orlando shooting or worse. It's a general Muslim belief that gays deserve to die. Now, Muslims over here normally know that killing people over here doesn't go down so easily, so they decide not to kill people, even if their beliefs say they should. And then there's the radical part of that sector, and the Orlando shooter was an example. He went to the extreme. That's what radical means, extreme. And he killed 49 gays and injured 50. So that means 99 people were at least shot. 99 is a pretty big number, but it's not as many as the Wounded Knee massacre. And it did happen with an assault weapon. Do you know how many people died in the Wounded Knee? I think something 2,000 people without an assault weapon. So liberals who bring up assault weapons, that statement, that event, disproves your entire ideology on assault weapons, because there can be just as much damage without an assault weapon. Anyways, got a little bit off track. Why did I say tracked? But so there's obviously a large number of radical Muslims, and it's definitely something we can't ignore. And we definitely can't say we should allow them to come into the country. The chances of a Muslim coming here, they may not be radical, but they could come here and become radical. They could be brainwashed while they're here. Okay? And that's my biggest fear. Honestly, I would not be mad at all if they put Muslims in a concentration camp. Because Muslims coming here right now, believe it or not, we're at war with Muslims. We can't just be letting the enemy in, especially at the risk of them becoming radical. I don't want to risk gays' lives anymore. Now, you probably can tell and know that I'm a Christian, and you're probably saying, why would you care if a gay died? Well, that's because I believe all lives matter. And I know you're saying, well, gays hate, or Christians hate gays. That's simply not the truth. The truth is, Christians love gays. Here's the reason why. Hate the sin, love the sinner. If you're gay, I honestly don't care. I believe it's a sin, but I can't do anything about you sinning. Here's my ideology on it. So being gay is a sin, but Christians lie. That's a sin. Christians steal, and that's a sin. Now when I say steal, I mean like, oh crap, my microphone just fell over. But my point of this is that Christians sin all the time, which means, how does being gay be even any different? But I think that's the end of the video. I think I've pretty much got my point across on debunking the small amount of radical Muslim myth. So pretty much the summary of this is that there's a large number of radical Muslims, and keeps on growing. More and more Muslims every day are becoming radical, and it's something we cannot ignore. Okay, anyways guys, goodbye, and I'll see you in the next video.